Pinellas Investments agent here with you. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at this one. Proven record neighborhood. If you look at one of my videos, $650,000 home went live and it sold immediately. I know this neighborhood is really good, and we're sort of in between streets, so there's incredibly little traffic in this community. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this one. It looks like it has an updated roof, and it's obviously a block home. Okay, we need to upgrade the windows on this, and here's a car garage. Could be added, could be expanded, but obviously it's something that you would have to consider doing, and it takes you at least a 6-month process to get that converted. So you come in. This is the exact same layout that I have on the house that we just sold. I'm down to the windows, literally. This is exactly the same configuration. Maybe we don't have that window right there. We take all of this wall out. Okay, so you gotta tear this off. Very typical. You have the 2 rooms. I don't see any major things sticking up. Obviously you have to replace the windows and install new window sills. You can tell this house has recently been prepared for maximum value. So they shined up the floors, they repainted the walls. So I'm already noticing that they're probably not going to be lowballed. And again, this is a proven record neighborhood. They probably know that as well. Brand new kitchen. All this has to be torn. What we did is we installed the fridge goes here, and then we have a larger kitchen, and then right here we did a what's it called? Island bay. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go watch the video. The only difference between the 2 houses is on our home, on the one that I just sold, we have this already a converted room. So some of you may already know this, some of you don't. If you want to make this room a master, it has to be leveled up, and you're talking about at least $5,000 that you have to spend on just concrete so that the house can be at the same level. Those are the things that need to be included into your budget. And then we have a small bathroom here that obviously needs to be torn out and redone. Okay, so this is just basically plumbing that you have here, and then you're gonna have a cut right here. Now all of this has to be updated, all of this has to be upgraded, and know that you can't just leave this somewhere like a bedroom. So you have to make a spot, a place needs to be done for this one. You can't just leave this here in the bedroom, right? Okay. Okay. Like I said, upgrade the windows. So that room alone could be about $50,000 to include. Wow, as opposed to the home that I had, we already had that square footage included into the floor plan. Now, when it comes to this is a wood frame addition. I can hear the AC right here. You have a flat roof here, so there's likely a place in here where the original roof connects with the flat roof, which is what allows you to have these vents. Otherwise, you would see an AC unit mini split in this room. Okay, so far so good. Like I said, little preparation that they've done to get the maximum value out of the house. I can absolutely tell that they did that. All the windows need to be replaced, so you're looking at another 10, 12,000, depending on what kind of windows you go with. Fence wise, you have neighbor's fence, or maybe even yours, and then a neighbor's fence right here. So you will need a new fence too. And these 2 massive trees back here, if you install a pool right here, you're gonna have to do something about that. So that alone, it's another cost to the budget. So this house, even though it has a lot of potential, it's not a quick in and out, and it's not gonna be a cheap in and out. Absolutely not. You got a palm tree growing inside the other tree. Isn't that crazy? So, and just so you know, you probably won't be able to remove this by city code and by law. So, I mean, sometimes they let you when they are this in the back of the house, they allow you to take them out. When they're in the front, they make you build your house pushed in. And what you got to keep in mind is, if you see these trees how tall they go, that's basically the root system down from underneath ground. So you have a ton of roots that are likely growing inside the house, and we're probably gonna see that with some cracking on the concrete of the wall. So these things to me are probably not good, no goes in my opinion. Let's make sure I bring this back to the doggy. All right. Glad I was here. Now, interesting, because I said this was wood and it looks like it's a block structure. Interesting. So they did this addition and they did it in block. Obviously you can see here, let me extend, that this is a flat roof. All right. Electric box coming in. See some cracking up here. It could be the stucco. So one of the things that I'm looking for is to see if there's any settlement on the house. And cracking is not necessarily always a sign of that. So I'm trying to see, it almost looks like this house is sinking a little bit, but I'm not sure, so don't take that with a large spoon of salt. I might be wrong. And you have some power lines going through this, which is not very uncommon. You got power line going through here through the neighborhood, so that might be something that needs to be addressed. You don't want to have that in your house. Okay. There's some big trees. So, great house, great opportunity. Maybe if you come in and you do some light reno, might work. But light reno, we're talking about new windows, new floors, new kitchen, open up the floor plan, leave the garage. Too much coffee. And that could be a lot of money with a little bit of profit, because you're still selling us a 2-1. A house like this doesn't have a real master bedroom, if that makes sense too. So anyways, I hope you like this video. I know I'm moving a little too much. I don't want to get you all dizzy. Making sure that I close these real quick, and just, you know, brainstorming to see if I see anything else. Obviously this is an old texture that you want to change as well. Okay, attic access. All right, hope you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you got any questions, drop them down below. I'm happy to show you more houses. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.